Hey, Shalom, Yashala. I'd like to begin by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakar Kadash, double honors to our apostles and elders at GreatMillStone that rule well. Salutations to the sincere Akim worldwide, pushing this truth and sincerity. And as you can see, the video I got here in the background just goes into what's happening right now to the people of the northern kingdom of Israel. You know, I'm just going to say Jacob, man, in general, Israel, man, and the northern tribes right now in Southern America. Because as you know, you would know if you're following the news, that the West got the northern kingdom out down here, man, predominantly Asher, and you know, the rest of the northern kingdom tribes, man, in Venezuela are completely fucked up, man. I'm gonna play this video and then we're just gonna get into the spirit.
This is Zulia's biggest and popular meat market. Well, it used to be at least. Now it's less about meat and more about hooves, fat, tripe and bones. Animal offcuts have become the affordable option for Venezuelans priced out by hyperinflation. Anything makes a good soup or stew. Y jefe, lo veo comprando pellejo. Y todo es lo que le alcanza. Antes podía comprar otro. Rotten beef is also sold here in this market. It smells strong. It's got flies all over it. Y la gente come, lo compra. Pero ¿cómo que imagínate que van a hacer? ¿Más barato? Pienso que como está la situación, la gente compra lo que sea ahorita para el consumo. Porque no tiene con qué pagar un kilo de carne, no puede comprar un kilo de pollo, la gente no tiene cómo comprar un kilo de pollo porque el dinero no le abastece. A kilo of beef costs up to a third of the monthly minimum wage and would provide maybe a couple of meals, but this rotten beef is 1% of a salary. Refrigerators in the market have constant power cuts. Y si falla la luz 10 veces en el día, aparte de eso se va por 4 horas seguidas. Al otro día cuando tú vas a sacar la mercancía está en malas condiciones. It's not just electricity. There's chaos everywhere. Hospitals are also affected by this crisis. Equipments and beds left derelict. There's no money to repair them. No garbage removal means outside hospitals you find huge piles of medical waste, including drips and needles. And piles of rubbish are also a source of food here. For desperate families, anything will do. But this is a province with huge oil reserves. This wealth is almost everywhere. It's under the ground, it's right up to its shores. Many here accuse the government of mismanaging the country's enormous wealth, to which the ruling party is very quickly to reply that it's foreign government and the political opposition who are to blame. But
I mean, that shit is upsetting to watch. You know, I mean, it's 2/3 predominantly being judged. You know, you got some elect amongst them, of course, because the elect are scattered across the 4 corners. But that shit right there is upsetting to watch. But this is the state of our people. Fucked up, man. All kinds of fucked up. This is the ruin of Jacob right here, man. That's why we need the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to liberate us from the hands of our enemies. Because ultimately speaking, man, our people are fucked up. But in Yahweh Shai, we have a mediator, and through him and his father Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Thus we say what you would ignorantly call God in the name of so-called Jesus. Hey, we have hope, man. Through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, the Most High in the name of His Son. You know, but you read Lamentations 4:8. It tells you, man, their visage is blacker than a coal, dark. Yeah, looking at what the tribe. This applies to the Southern Kingdom, but hey, in this context, I'm reading it, applying it to the Northern Kingdom, man. Because this was during the time of Babylon when it was actually written contextually, but this applies right now to the Northern Kingdom. Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It has become like a stick. Because you see, Venezuela, where Jake lived, man, it's fucked up, man. Pursuing to the curses, pursuing to the fact that the earth is being ruled by the wicked one. Now, what you have is you have a society where Righteousness is not thriving, man. The devil is in rulership. So guess what, man? Wickedness reigns supreme. And I mean, that's not surprising at all. Hence why right now, man, our people are in all kind of anguish, man. All kind of disarray, all kind of hell. Yeah, all kind of hell. You got to where they're buying rotten meat. This is what's going on. Hey, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken for want of the fruit of the field. Hey, our people are fucked up, man. They can't even get food to eat, man. And this is not just happening in Venezuela. This is happening in a number of those South American countries, man. Which is why they're all trying to rush into America, because that's where it's at. Esau's got Jake to build up America, and he's calling them illegal aliens in their own land. You got the Ishikarites, who he's dubbed Mexicans. You've got a city called New Mexico, and they're not allowed into their own land. Imagine that. That's what happens when you got the devil ruling. That's why Esau needs to be taken down by a spiritual force, which is going to be Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and the angels when they return, man. Pursuant to Revelation, the 1st chapter, pursuant to like your Daniel's the 12th chapter from the top, when the Daniel and the angels, man, the archangels, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Daniel. Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Daniel come down. In fact, let me just quickly grab that. Just a second. There's going to be war in heaven, man. There's going to be judgment, man. Michael, Salakia. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, Salakia. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel are the archangels of the Lord. Daniel's 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. Because ultimately speaking, we need divine intervention. There's no way that we're going to be able to ward off this devil. He's too strong carnally, man. The Lord's lifted him up, but in the same facet, man, the Lord's going to bring him down, man. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. This is about the salvation of the elect, man. The Lord is going to come back and save his people. This is what we're waiting upon. This is what we've been calling for, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is not going to leave us out here stranded, man. The Lord is going to deliver his elect. The Lord is going to come back and save Jacob. The Lord is going to come back and save Israel, man. Hey, the Lord is not going to leave us out here derelicts, man. We have faith in that. We trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We trust in the Lord, man. And we know that the Lord ain't going to leave us hanging, man. Barakafar Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, for his mercy is everlasting, man. His love and mercy is everlasting. The Lord is gonna show mercy on Jacob, man. He's gonna liberate us, man. Despite the fact that this so-called white man's got us completely fucked up, despite the fact that we're snared and up in prison houses, man, all over the gaff. You read it here in Isaiah the 42nd chapter, round about the 22nd verse. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. Hey, Jake, make up the prison population heavy, man. All kinds of fucked up. All kinds of fucked up, man. We're some of the most minute populations in terms of the demographics where we're living. But we make up the prison numbers heavy, man. And they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth for a spoil, and none saith restore. Man, there was a period in time, and I mean it's still happening, of course, but there was a period in time where the lynchings of so-called black people was happening at a phenomenal rate in America, man. Hey, man. And I mean, hey, they're still killing Jake, man. They might not be using ropes now, but they're using guns, man. They're using the new sword, the new form of the sword, which is the gun. You got it to where only a couple years back, man, you had it to where Jake were getting killed left, right, and center like it was nothing. It was like open season. Like how Edomites might go duck hunting or some shit. They were literally going nigger hunting, man. The police just shooting, letting that trigger go at will, man. Killing Jakes left, right, and center, and nothing could be done about it. But guess what? The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is gonna pull your card, man. The Lord's gonna demand a recompense. The Lord is gonna judge you, damn devils, for all of the wickedness that you've done to his people, man. You got to give an answer, man. So the Lord's going to check you, man. The Lord's going to visit you, damn devils, man. You're going to be visited of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, with thunder and tempest, man. That saith the scriptures, man. You're going to have to give an answer, man. Because you damn devils, you hated us from the beginning of time, man, going back to Cain and Abel, which is the spirits, man, of Jacob and Esau, all the way back then, man, all the way through to the time of Jacob and Esau, when Jacob rightfully got the blessing as it was prophesied, and Esau said he was going to slay Jacob, man, to when we left out of Egypt, and you wouldn't let us walk through the land of Eden to get to the promised land, even though we said that we weren't going to take anything, and if our animals ate or drank of your substance, we'd pay you. You damn devils need to die, man. And that's the honest truth. And guess who's going to do it? The Lord, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. You got the Venezuelans fucked up. The Bank of England has got Venezuela's gold, and they're saying we're not going to give it to you unless you recognize who we deem is rightfully your leader as president. They're saying, listen, the only way you're going to get your money is if you allow the man we've claimed to be your president rule, man, in peace. They're calling it a democratic election. There's nothing democratic about that. They're just inserting a puppet leader, man. That's what the West is all about. Not just the West, Salakia. That's what Esau, the damn devil's about, man. Causing craft to prosper, you know. Man, this man needs to die, man. This man really needs to get taken out, man. And Yahweh Hawashai is going to be the one to do it, man. He's going to put you heathens in slavery underneath his people, put his anger within him, and after 1,000 years of slavery, thus saith the scriptures, you're going to go down, man. Hey, listen, this is Daniel's, the 8th chapter, and I'm going to start from, let me start from 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, because Yahweh Hawashai is given the earth into the hands of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9 and 24. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Is that not what Esau's doing? Esau's got our people fucked up, man, psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, all destroyed, man. The women are gone, the men are just effeminate as hell. Jacob through, man. It says, even though the older generations, man, they ain't no positive examples onto the young. All fucked up, man. And it says in verse 25, also pursuing to this devil, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Look at the natives. Look what he did unto the southern kingdom, man. Look what he's doing to this very same day, man. You had those Southern Americans and the Mexicans coming through, so-called, and he separated the mothers from the sons. And is that not what was happening in the times of slavery, man? And you know this damn devil's got links to fucking KKK clan members and his family. He was straight out saying he got exposed by his secretary, another devil called Cohen, saying that so-called black people are too stupid to vote for him. This is the mentality of these damn devils. They do not respect you, Jake, man. They look at you as fucking niggas, man. That's why you got to wake up, because ultimately speaking, this man is going to try and fight the Lord. It tells you right here, he shall also stand up and against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. This damn devil's going to try and fight Yahweh Shai. He's going to try and take the crown from the Lord's son, man. He's going to try and divert prophecy. He's going to try and fight against the lion of the tribe of Judah, man. I mean, come on, man. man. But he's going to be broken without hand. This man needs to go, man. He's got our people completely fucked up, man. That's why Job was saying, hey, those that are younger than I have me in derision, man. Whose fathers that I would not, I would select those, like, that's in the book of Job, the 30th chapter. Job 30 from the top, them that are younger than I have me in derision. These fathers I would have disdained to set with the dogs on my flock, because really and truly Esau's into anything, man. He'll be fucking animals, fucking you, fucking your wife. Like, this damn devil, he's not fit to rule, man. That's why the Lord's going to appoint one that's more righteous, man, in due course. But we have to suffer the indignation of the Lord. We have to suffer this man above us. But the time's coming, brothers, man, where we're going to be redeemed. The time's coming where the Lord is going to beautify us again, man. He's going to beautify Israel and put us on top of these damn devils, man, in righteousness, man. And then we're going to break down, man, everything that they've done. We're going to literally fix everything. Like my man Apocalypse said, like my man Apocalypse said, everything they've built will fall. And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one. Because literally, man, that's exactly what's going to happen, man. Because this man needs to be taken down, man. He really does. But when he is taken down, eventually we're going to come up and build a society through the will and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, much more excellent, much more righteous, so righteous, yeah? And his wicked ass is going to cease to exist in that society. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, the 9th verse. And he saith unto me, so like, we start from 8. And he saith unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Nomen omen, supplanter, man. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Let me read that again. For Esau is the end of the world, the age, yeah, because the planet itself is going to endure forever. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, the new age, man. Yeah? The new age, man. The new age. The hand of man is betwixt the hill and the hand. Other question Ezra's asks down not. The Lord basically shut Ezra's down, and Ezra down, and he said, listen, that's all you need to know, man. Israel's going to be good. They're going to rule, man. They're going to rule. You know, he asks for certain things. He says, show, you know, I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou showest me part the last night. Ezra was basically reasoning with the Lord, and the Lord was basically telling him, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Don't worry about the wicked. Israel's going to be good. And that's the mentality you got to carry, that no matter what happens, man, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to restore us, man. For I have not seen nor ear heard the things that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai have in store for them that fear him. Now, it's prophesied in the scriptures, Revelations 3:10, I brought that out in another video, Revelations 2:25. Hey, it's prophesied in the scriptures that we're going to inherit eternal life, we're going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. So don't worry, man. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to redeem us. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to beautify us. And we're going to make it into the kingdom, man. Stay strong, Akim, man. Keep the faith, because the Lord has got our backs, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai has got our backs no matter what happens, man. No matter what happens, Israel is going to make it. There ain't no enchantment, no divination against Israel. Numbers 23:23, man. No matter what this damn devil does, as much killing as he did to our people, the millions that died, all of the people that died on the way, on the ships, thrown overboard, that were killed, you know, fighting, happened to fight each other. Hey, man, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai still maintained Israel, man. Hey, Israel ain't never going to be done away with, man, because he made a promise to Abraham, our forefather, and ultimately all Israel's going to be saved, man. But this is the ultimate lesson in humility, man, because when we get into the kingdom, we're going to have that humility, man, placed on us by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai in accordance also with his spirit, man. And we're going to be beautified, Akim, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ra'azal, we endure to the end. Israel's going to be made a great nation, but we're going to be made the greatest of the great with underneath, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai's jurisdiction. But can you imagine that, man? Being a great in the kingdom of heaven. That's why, although we take the L on this side, we're going to get the righteous, glowing spiritual W, man. On the other side, it's not always easy. It's easier sometimes said than done, but keep the faith, Akim, and stay strong. Pray for each other, fasting. We all need to get into that. I need to get into that spirit a lot more myself. I'll be the first to admit. But fight, man. Don't just be a hypocrite. Don't be in that Hebrew Israelite checklist spirit. Make sure that everything you do sincerely, and fight for the Lord, man. Strive for the truth unto death. You know? Let's leave it there. Shalom. Shalom.